IELTS study material. Now, where do you get this material from? Well, a few different sources. Of course, you've got Amazon, and go there, type in IELTS, blah, blah, blah. The problem is, it's going to take you 3 or 4 days to get the books and all this stuff. A lot of people, a lot of students, go for the official ones, which of course is quite a smart idea, and they get the practice tests. It's a good idea, definitely do the practice tests, but don't just focus on the practice tests, because with that strategy you are going to get familiar with the exam, but you're going to find it quite difficult to improve your vocabulary and your language skills. So first of all, get clear about what you are wanting to improve. Do you need to improve your language skills, or do you need to improve your exam skills? Okay, so you've got Amazon. And just a word of advice here, a lot of students buy the book thinking they're going to buy the solution. So they buy the book IELTS Vocabulary thinking they're going to get IELTS Vocabulary. It's kind of logical, but doesn't really work like that. To get vocabulary, to get IELTS vocabulary or any vocabulary in any language, what you need is lots of interest, okay, and lots of repetition for it to be embedded and for it to be learnt properly. Now, one very successful teacher told me, and I totally agree with him, is that if you want to improve your language skills, find something that you do actually love. So if you love the Premier League, start reading all about the Premier League, okay, and you're going to get, just by using that as your motor, you're going to get lots of grammar structures and lots of new vocabulary, okay, and then nearer the exam, start reading about the other topics like health, crime, environment, all the other stuff, okay. Now, to get that type of vocabulary, go to The Guardian, go to the BBC, you can type into Google, official government report, environment, PDF, bang, and that's a very good source, and it's free, and you can go through those reports, start highlighting the vocabulary and make your own lists. Now, another source for your IELTS study material are the torrents. Everyone's using those torrents. Personally, I kind of stay away from those. You've got Scribd, scribd.com, and there's quite a lot of material there. I've posted some material as well, and just put in the search bar IELTS and you can find I won't tell you, you can find out yourself, but you will get quite a lot of useful material. It's quite cost effective as well. Another fantastic resource, which is often overlooked, is if you so you've got your essay back and you realise that you need to work on your articles or you need to work on your punctuation. Well, just put ESL Punctuation Online Quiz, okay, and you can find lots of quizzes there, and it self-corrects. You do the work and then it gives you an answer, yes or no. It gives you 8 out of 10 or whatever, but it's a really cost-effective way to improve, because you're doing the work, you get the feedback, and it's instant, it's fast, it doesn't cost you much. If you dedicate 30 minutes a day to doing those exercises on those specific areas that are costing you points, you will see an improvement, trust me. And you can find resources not only for punctuation but for articles. Put English Article Online Quiz and bang, start doing those 30 minutes a day every morning, and you'll see a big improvement. Another very good source is if you put into Google Cloze, spelled with a Z, CLOZE FR, George's. I'll put a link below, and there you can copy paste text. So you might want to choose some text that you really enjoy, some academic text or some text from the BBC, copy it, paste it into this website, and what it does, you can choose to remove the articles, to remove the WH words, to remove the prepositions, and you're creating a gap fill exercise. And this is fantastic because the more times you do it, the better you get. It's cheap, well, it's practically free, and it's a surefire way of improving your language skills. Another one, just remembered, are the reading tests. You just put reading test and bang, you're going to be test your speed, test your comprehension, and it's a fantastic way to improve your exam skills, which are essential for the exam. Okay, now if you need more help, do not hesitate to email me. Come over to the website, sign up, get my email address, and bam, fire away. Okay, and good luck in the exam.